I forgot to unmute. No, I didn't forget to unmute. What's up, guys? We are live. I just got out of the shower. I look like absolute shit, and you can see that I look like shit now because we got a fucking ring light. Shout out to Allie. Yesterday was Secret Santa's, and one of the main things I had on my list that I really wanted was a ring light, and I got that. And then I also got a bunch of really cute cooking stuff. Crocky, Megabyte, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let me go grab that. Actually, it's just right on the couch over here. So we're gonna because I have a bunch of cooking shit already, but now I have like all of this cute little like matching stuff, and we got like matching. What's up, Paul? Thanks for stopping by. We got matching cups, matching spoons, matching everything. So that way, when we film cooking with Vincent, everything's just gonna be like a lot nicer now because it'll all match. Imagine that instead of just using all the mismatched shit I've accumulated throughout the years. So that is very cool. Shout out to Allie, the absolute queen. We also have the ring light. So now we look good, and you can see all of my fucking acne that I have accumulated over like literally the last day. I looked fine like Friday, and now here we are. So love that for me. 25, by the way. I don't know, I'm just really stressed because finals and stuff. So the acne be happening. Um, okay. I bought this cute little Z stocking. Because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna splurge. We're gonna decorate the stream for Christmas. So we got a Z stocking that you guys can feel free to notice at your what's up, Lion Eagle? Uh, Feel free to notice said Z at your earliest convenience. We're kind of gonna speed run the chess puzzles today because we got a lot to get to, and I'm going live a lot later than I expected to be going live. I wanted to go live at 4, but I had a talk with my editor, which is one of the announcements, I guess. I have hired an editor slash content manager slash is gonna do all the shit that I don't want to do. He's gonna run my 3 YouTube channels. What did you just notice, Megabyte? Is it the Z? That'd be insane if you just noticed that right now. There is a sock. Thank you for noticing it when you wanted to notice it and not noticing it when I called it out because that would have been cringe. But yeah, so I've hired an editor. So we're gonna start getting nice highlights going up on the YouTube pretty regularly. Hopefully 5 times a week. And you're like, wow, Vincent, that's a lot of videos. That's because starting today, technically, I am streaming full time 5 days a week. However, it's kind of weird because Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be my days off. So I'm like, oh, we're going full time, and then I'm immediately not streaming for the next 2 days. So I'm like, oh, but yeah, so we're streaming full time. I'm gonna have a big announcement about everything that we've got going on. We have a ton of fucking content planned. Uh, we've got series with Curly. We've got a series with Kevimation, Blue Jay, and This Is My Oath. I'm gonna have weekly collabs. We're gonna have the podcast every Monday, except the second Monday of every month is actually gonna be a D&D stream. And I don't know if you've noticed. Yo, Psycho Nico, thank you for the follow. I don't know, guys, if you guys have noticed. Today is the second Monday of the month. So we are doing a D&D stream. Yo, thanks, Psycho Nico. Appreciate you. Um, Paul's also here. Yeah. Um, we love Paul, the best moderator in the business. Um, so yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, so we're doing D&D. So I'm gonna speedrun my chess puzzles. I'm gonna build my character for tonight because I meant to have done it. I already know what I'm doing, but I just want to like walk through the steps with you guys on stream. So if you've never played 5th ed D&D before, you can see how to build a character, and it's really easy because I already know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to talk about a couple of mechanical things, and then we're going to hopefully be done by 5:30 or no 6:30, 5:30. Fuck, what is it? He said 6. Yeah, 5:30. We need to be done by 5:30 because that's when we're getting the invite to go set up and hang out with the Cantrip cast. Actually, they're a really fucking cool D&D podcast here on, or I guess D&D channel, I don't know what you'd call it, here on Twitch. They've got like 250,000 followers on TikTok. They're working on getting partner right now. They've had like over 100 viewers their last couple of streams. So really dope people. Go ahead and give them a follow. I will be rating them once we go offline because we will be streaming that on their channel. So Cantripcast, twitch.tv/Cantripcast. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, so we love Cantrip Cast because they I don't know they it's because of Paul. Paul's friends with them, and he was like, "Hey, you should help out my small streamer friend." And then they said, "Sure." So fucking shout out to them. We're gonna be doing monthly D&D with them. They're all gonna be one-offs. We're gonna get a nice rotating cast of characters in, so you guys can get all of your favorite task manager people in an element that's not necessarily task manager esque. And they do have some really cool D&D content. This week's episode is going to be, or this month I should say, is going to be Lion Eagle, Curly 801, and Midnight. All friends of the stream. Everyone's been here on the stream before. Next month, hopefully, if no one backs out, we're going to have I'm so excited for this cast because getting all these people together is gonna be fucking insane. We're gonna have Truthbane, the Big Ragu, the best fucking like task manager duo to ever do it. And then we're also gonna have Noisy Jody. And task managers fit like your favorite contestant's favorite contestant. So next month is gonna be stacked. This month is also stacked. I don't know what we're doing after that, but we've got these first two episodes lined up. It's gonna be fucking mint. And all of my characters are going to be based off of streamers, kind of. Because I'm going to like make my race and class based off of how I think they would act, but I'm not necessarily going to like role play the way I think they would act because seems like the best way to get canceled. I don't want to have to like live up to the expectation of what you think that person would be like in an actual scenario, and I don't want to like do anything that like would trigger them. So I'm going to base it off of them purely mechanically, and then any role playing is not representative of said streamer that I'm going to be role playing. So just throwing that out there. I have jiggled the camera too much, and now the ring light is in frame, but it'll be fine probably because we are switching over to chess. We're actually like I said, I need to speedrun it this time, so I'm probably gonna have some cringe lower scores than normal, but we shall see. Oh god, the cooking stuff's in the way, guys. Okay, yeah, I did have to move my computer back to be able to get the ring light in. Oh god, I just need to go like this. Oh, we're cringing. Okay, what does that look like? Just checking. Perfect. We fixed it. Imagine having low scores. That would be very cringe of me. Okay, what are we? We are black to move. There's probably a checkmate here. And I assume it's that. Cool. Because at the lower levels, there's pretty much just like always checkmate. Hold on, don't cringe. Don't cringe. Easy. White to move. Is there a reason not to check the king? It doesn't really do anything proactive for us. I don't know. Check leads to checkmate. It was checkmate because of the way the king was. Hey, listen, I'm good at chess, I promise. Black checkmate. White Christmas. Hanging piece. Just like and checkmate. Just like the ones I used to know. That was checkmate for those of you playing along at home. This is also checkmate for those playing along at home. This is the mating pattern that they have you do all the time because chess.com is washed and out of puzzles. We're pausing and we're champing. Obviously, it's the rook. That's like the only piece that can move. Oh, I lied. It's this to move the king over. I lied. And then the king moves over, and now we get checkmate. Easiest of class. There are no emotes yet. I literally just became affiliate last Friday. Today was going to be a hanging out, making emotes, and doing stuff like that stream, but I'm cringe and have not gotten around to it. And also, I work the next 4 days. So it's going to be a little hard to stream and do works and life stuff because I also have 2 YouTube videos I need to record. Like the announcements that I just talked about you guys, that's all going to be in a nice juicy YouTube video. And then there's a bigger, arguably bigger announcement video that we're doing. Right? God, how could I? Streaming full time and having things to do? Cringe. I have 6 emotes to pick from. I already know what 3 of them are going to be. We're going to do Notice the L and Notice the W, obviously. we're going to do one of my cat Jessie, and then the other three I want to get your guys' input on, and then we can do like a little art stream, make some emotes, have good times. And then I have no idea what I'm doing for like my sub badges or things like that. We need to work on channel points rewards because you guys need to be able to have good things to spend your Z bucks on. Uh, and then I also want to do a stream where we make a playlist of DMCA free songs and then a playlist of DMCA full songs. And then we can just bounce back and forth between whatever we want to do. Because I can set it up to where it won't save my music to my VODs. So we can just do DMCA music and it'll be pretty pog. But until then, actually, yes, until then, let's do the Mogul Grooves playlist. Chatting real quick. Hi, guys. YouTube. We're back to the Mogul Grooves. There's spicy new Yu-Gi-Oh content for me to be watching. That's so loud. We do be chatting. Shuffle. And then next, it feels weird to like use the songs that they made specifically for them, you know? So we are just gonna Persona 5. Okay. God, the music seems very loud. Cool. Just stuff audio and amount. Yo, Cantrip Cast! Thanks for the follow, guys. Imagine. Who would have thought that they would be following? Also, I think that puts us at 98 followers, so we're almost at 100. Imagine if you're in chat and you're not following. Imagine trying to be the 100th. So, we're just doing a little bit of chess real quick before we make our character for tonight's thing, which I definitely have already done, obviously. Imagine. Hey, this isn't chess, but this is chess. Okay, so, bam, that's an easy checkmate. 10 in a row, no flubs. It's the mating pattern again. Well remembered. It's white to move, so we can check. And then we'll have to do that at some point. But it's check first. I didn't expect to get this far, guys. 69th? Megabyte was 69th. That's why you got VIP. Congrats on the VIP, by the way. Because now I'm affiliate, I can actually VIP people. So you and Jody got your VIPs. Ragu is also 27th, which is arguably better than 69th, but shit. I don't think we can make it this far, chat. So we can check with the rook again. Or we can check with the knight. And neither seem great. We need to... Oh, wait, no, we do, so that way we can take the bishop so we can get our bishop here. Right? Shit, hold on. Oh, no, we take the bishop like I literally just talked about. Okay, never mind. Got scared for a second. Imagine being 69 420 and not 69 and ruining an episode of Task Manager. Imagine. White to move. Okay. We have no queen, which is pretty cringe. They don't have a queen either. Is there a hanging piece? Not particularly. So there's no easy checkmate on the board, unless there is, and I'm just dumb. Oh, this is nice because we can take here, and then they can't take back because we put them in check, and then we get another free piece. Easy clap. Black to move. Hey, would you look at that? It is the mating pattern yet again. Black to move. I believe that's just checkmate. Checking to see if there's anything that makes it not checkmate. But I think that's just checkmate. So what looks spicy is taking here, so that way we're attacking both of these pieces at the same time. But then if they take with, because they're not allowed to take with the king because the rook would be protecting. But then they can just take with the bishop, and then we can take with rook. But then they would be able to take because the rook would no longer be there. That seems like not the play, unless it's to like move the rook down first. What level are we at? 800. So I don't know if they would have something like that at the 800 level. Oh, she had another bishop? Imagine. And everything they have is on dark squares, and we have a white bishop, which is pretty cringe. All right, this still feels right. Right? We already talked about this. Oh, but now we can do this. I don't know what's better here. I assume we just take the rook now instead of taking later. And then fucking what? Like, there's no good move here. Unless there is, and I'm just dumb. Because, like, checking... Oh, wait, no, now we can check and get the bishop. I lied. There is a good move there, chat. See, sometimes you just go with your instinct and you just work your way through the puzzle as it comes. All right, white to move. Well, a protected check seems pretty lit. And fuck me, I guess. Okay, this bishop attack seems insane. Or taking the bishop here seems kind of insane. Because we protect the rook so that way the queen can't take, and then we're also like attacking both of their rooks. But can I just... There is no just checkmating. That's usually what I end up with. I'll be like, oh, free piece. And then they'll be like, oh, but you could have checkmated, dumbass. So I was like, eh. We could also knight here to be attacking both of these, and the queen is still protecting the rook. Which I kind of like better, because that involves us not losing the queen. This always feels like a fucking crapshoot. But that's just attacking them instead of actually taking, so I think we want to actually take. Moving back there seems insane. Because usually what they have you do in scenarios like this is like throw out a wild check so that way you can take the queen next turn. But I've already gotten... Bam. Bam. Yeah, we've already got our value, so I think we're free to just take here. And then what do you want from after this? Attacking both rooks? Easy clap. Suki, suki de. Probably check, because none of our other pieces are super developed yet. Yes. Free piece. You piece, even. There's something about Northern Lion that is just so satisfying to just like sit and listen to him talk. He also inspires me to just like go full bald, just embrace it. Which, if you don't think that's not going to be a donation incentive, you're losing your mind. Because also, I fucking forgot with the announcements. Fucking announcements. Fuck the weeb music. Fucking Bokunikai, sorry. Mitai, whatever the fuck ever it is. December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. Christmas Eve, if you will. We will be doing a 24-hour charity stream for Extra Life. I've already done like a 12-hour charity stream earlier in the year on my friend Richard Bellatti's YouTube channel. We played board games all day. It was really fun. We raised like I personally raised $300 in donations, but together we raised like $3,400, which is a fucking insane amount. And so I'm going to be streaming 24-hour. It's a Thursday, midnight to midnight. Tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of cool incentives. You can like donate to Mess Me Up in a game. You can, I don't know how to do like benefits in games, because like a lot of like detriments is just like, oh, drop a gun, oh, like kill myself, like things like that is like really easy to do. But like I don't know how to do codes to like add guns and shit like that. I'm not like that far along yet in my I don't have like people to like mod games for me. So but yeah, we're gonna be doing a 24-hour charity stream December 23rd, Christmas Eve. There'll be a lot of cool people. Maybe you'll see an appearance from Lion Eagle. Maybe you'll see an appearance from Curly. Maybe you'll see an appearance from the Borderlands boys. Who knows? Who knows who's gonna be there? Maybe Booty Boy's gonna be there. Who you should follow, by the way. Imagine. So yeah, at December 23rd, it's gonna be back to chess and Bokumitai. All right. So if we take, we're up a pawn. And if they take, and then we take, and then we're attacking and in a good position. Yeah, because they're forced to take. And then Yeah, I feel like just taking the pawn right here is what we would do. Why? Why is it not it? Can't wait to go back and mauled because I missed like checkmate in 5. Okay. So again, a protected check always seems pretty good. That's not protected though. Yes, it is. I'm an idiot. So a protected check seems good here because then we'd be protecting the rook and he wouldn't be able to take. And then that lets us take the rook next turn. So I swear to God, if this isn't it, we're losing it. Okay, cool. Or that might have just been checkmate, actually. Who knows? Omega. Again, free pieces always seem cool. Plus we're checking, and then we can attack that pawn next turn. Yeah, because we're basically... Oh, no, so we have to get checkmate pretty much. All right, so we have to find checkmate. Because if he gets a free move to do anything, we are checkmated here. So... check. And then... And then... So there's only one check that doesn't like lose the queen, which is that. Fuck me. All right, cool. Our weekly best though. Shout out to us. Let's open up the puzzles, see what we missed. Okay, so this is the first one we missed. We'll play. So they kinged there. What did we end up doing? The protected check, which was apparently a cringe. What do they want us to do? Like attack like that? Yeah, and then get... Okay, cool. I guess. Oh, that's the stream. Okay, with this one, it was not take the pawn. Or I guess did they want us like take with the rook first? Oh, play, please. Did they want us like take with the rook first? They did. Okay, so it's basically what I did, but without. But what are we supposed to do from here? Because like we're not checking the king. Because the whole thing with my thing is they were forced to move because we were checking the king. That seems like a less good version of the plan that I had. But okay. And then what do we do? So we had the right move because we had to yes, play. We had to check. And then because like if we check here or here, we just get taken. Or here, we just get taken. Or here, we just get taken. So this is like the only check that doesn't like lose the queen instantly. Oh, it does lose the queen instantly because the bishop's there. Okay, never mind. So there are no more checks with the queen. Which means we have to be able to check with something else. Because like I said, if we don't, we just lose. Because like we need to like get this bishop off of this square. So that way the queen can't just like come down and take us. And we can't take with the bishop because then the queen is putting us in check. So I don't fucking know what they want us to do. Of course it's a queen move, but like what? Like take the free pawn? No, didn't think so. I'm losing my mind. Was it just like that? Oh, it is like that. And then we get their queen. All right. I guess. That one's kind of weird. I get where they're coming from, though. Because that does look at us not getting checkmated now. Although we're not getting checkmated, because, like, isn't bishop up just checkmate? Oh, no. Because we have an escape square. Okay. I don't know. It's still not a great position for us. Notice the cringe. Imagine. So, shout out to all that. Okay. And now we do our rated puzzles. I was kind of cringe yesterday. Oh, never mind. We're above 1300. So I thought I fell below 1300, which that would have been the cringe. What the fuck? What a terrible position. Don't overextend this early in your early game. It's really bad. So I assume we're moving the knight. I would hope we're moving the knight. But like the knight can move here, which isn't great. The knight can move here, which isn't great. The knight can move here, which is not terrible, but also like you don't want to be retreating. The knight can move here, which is like the safest move. And then we have like there, which is like kind of blocking things up, so we don't really want to move there. And we can move here and here, which are not great moves either. So I want to say we do this because at least we're like being proactive and attacking the bishop. But then we're also just leaving this pawn open to get like yoinked and scroinked. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, I guess. Okay. Progress. And now we throw out a check, and then we can do something with the queen, probably. So can I check from here? No, because you can never check with the knight if you're 2 squares apart, which is pretty lame, but also a useful thing to know. All right, let's baby steps. We can't take because then we lose the thing. Up here, we lose to the knight. Hello, I again have no idea what we're doing. Just castle, imagine. Fuck the queen. Who needs her? There's not even like a good place to like put the knight protected. Oh, this is powerfully cringe. I'm gonna ask for a hint. It's gonna say queen. Oh, it's not. It is a knight move. Okay. I guess. Why not? Oh, just take the free rook, I guess. Okay. Trading a knight for a rook, not terrible. That was a hard puzzle. Okay, we love a good endgame puzzle because my endgames are goated. And we actually just have checkmate on board, which is pretty poggers. So that was easy. Back in 1300 land, you'll love to see it. We just have checkmate on board, kind of, but we get a queen out of it. So, oh, I'm in check. Pause champ. Take. We like move out like this, so that way we can take back. Easy. We have checkmate on board. Bam, check, lose to the pawn. Pretty cringe. But that does open up those lines of attack, which doesn't do anything for us. This loses to the rook. We can't take our own pieces. Imagine chess if you could take your own pieces. It adds such a like an extra layer to things. Open your eyes, chat. Then you would never get back rank checkmated again because you can just notice the L indeed, truth main. Emote coming soon, don't worry. Oh, also, funny thing about the founders badges, we had their first, like, the first 5 people got to claim theirs, and then Paul ruined it because he fucking gifted 5 subs, and only the first 10 get founders badges, and so he just fucking ruined people's chances of getting. I am still in 1300, but he ruined people who like wanted the founders badges. So like a bunch of like random people ended up with founders badges, which is pretty funny. Yeah. So no, it's fine. It's funny that it worked out this way, but RIP anyone who wanted to like actually collect a founder's badge. Oh, is it really? If only if you sub yourself? That's good then. Then they're still all taken because we got 15 subs, 5 of them being Paul's gifties. So So RIP if you wanted a founder's badge. But if you did want to support the stream anyway, go ahead and check your Twitch Prime Gaming. It costs you nothing. It costs Jeff Bezos $250, and we love to see it. So give me the Bezos money only. Please don't give me real money, because then we're giving money to Bezos, and that is counterintuitive. Also, I meant to turn ads off. Hold on. Okay. Fuck. Back to the puzzle. I don't think we can fall out of 1300 at this point, which is good. I want to do something with my knight, but I don't know what I want to do with my knight. Like I said, we can take this and check them. But we're just kind of like throwing a knight away. Because we have a +1 position even. We don't have an even position. God. I hate the rated puzzles. They're so much harder than the things. We can also check here. But like if we're checking, we're like, you know, attacking the queen at least. Because then we get 2 pawns, and we can like move our rooks up then. Yeah, I don't hate this. This seems like a neg, but yeah, there it is. There it is. And then do we just rook then? Yep, and then we got a queen. Okay. So yeah, I was right. Only 5 for that because we took 3 minutes to do it, but we got there. Yo, Empty Gracie, what's up? Hope you're enjoying your sub. You were one of the people who got the 5 Paul gifties. 1333. That's a nice number to be on. Okay. Fucking what is that move from black? Because we just take and then we get their queen and their rook. But we're down a fuck ton of material, so maybe we don't trade queens here. Because we do this, move the king. We need to get the king away from the queen so we can take the queen for free. I almost moved the rook down to get the king to like take, but then it's also that, which isn't great for us. Do we just block with our rook? That seems incorrect. The pressure. Notice the emotes probably Thursday before the Truth mainstream. 420 channel points, fucking blaze it. You mean 420 Z-Bucks? Excuse you, Megabyte. We have named the channel points. Fuck. We can like do this, and then we're attacking the rook if they don't take. There's a lot of cringe happening, chat. We're gonna lose this one, and it sucks. All right, cool. It was that. Fuck me. See, because like the computer wants you to expect that the fucking computer's gonna play like an idiot. Because like going back, fucking we take right. Check again. If we do this, you're gonna lose the queen anyway. Why not take the rook? Like, get the initiative on me, you know? It makes no fucking sense. Why would bishop moving there be the move? That makes no sense. I fucking hate it. God damn it. Yeah, and that was our last puzzle. So, cringe. We hate it. Oh yeah, I can't wait to do the art for the Z-Bucks. That's going to be really fun. Today I learned Pepe Laugh's not an emote. Switching to chatting real quick so I can pull up D&D stuff. Pausing the music because it's very loud. What do I need? I need to go to Doc Hub. Any doctors in chat? I need to sign into Doc Hub with my Google account. Because I do have blank character sheets. Wow! My overlay doesn't support 17TV. What does that mean that my overlay doesn't support it? Well, because it didn't show up in normal chat either. And on my overlay, I specifically have, I don't know if this is leakers or not, if I'm allowed to do this, but we're doing it anyway. Log in with Twitch. Authorize, all that jazz. If we go to my chat widgets, I have all like enable all that stuff on, so it should. I do have 7TV installed. I don't know where that would be, but it's like an extension, right? So we tools, we extensions, we better GTV, Frankie GTV. Yeah, no, I have 7TV like in hooked up, but I don't have the extension for it, I guess. There is a better TTV and a Frankie TTV extension though. Right. 7TV. Hey, look, we're editing emotes on stream for like the millionth time. View profile. Because we have 7TV. Yeah. Is that the app that I need to install? Imagine. Yeah, I think I already have all that. Unless there's like a, oh, look at that, a Chrome extension. Imagine reading the homepage, chat. Could not be me. Bam, 7TV has been added to Chrome. Cool. Which means now if I reload this, is it going to be like support 7TV? No, it's not. I don't know. Try the 7TV stuff now. That's fair. Do you know of an overlay that does support it? Because, you know, I'm not opposed to switching off of Streamlabs. I try to use them for as little as possible, but I like the way they do their alerts and stuff better than Stream Elements, because trying to edit an alert in Stream Elements is cringe. Ooh, cats. What are y'all doing? Is this the one you sent me the first time? Because this one was being really cringe when I tried to use it. Because I remember you sent me something my first. No, this looks a lot better. Animate, fade after 15 seconds. Nice chat. A large font. What's a good font, chat? Do we want Balu, Tamadu, Segoy UI, Roboto, Lotto, Noto Sans, Source Code Pro, Impact font, Comforta with 2 A's, Dancing Script, Indie Flower, Press Start, 2P, or Wall Poet. I don't know what any of those fucking fonts are. And obviously, our stroke game will be on. A medium stroke game never hurt anyone. If I change it, does it change it to the thing? Oh, it does. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's cringe. I don't like that. That one's fine. Does anyone know what Twitch chat is, like the font for Twitch chat is? If I'm being honest, there's not a huge difference in any of these, except for the ones that are really cringe. Oh god, that's powerfully cringe. Okay, yeah. So a lot of those are really cringe. Yeah, I think we'll just do that one. Edia, shadow on? What does shadows do? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I guess shadow would make it easier to see like on screen without having to do a drop thing. Yeah. Yes, I'm aware how to add chat to the thing, bitch. I'm not that hopeless. I'm fairly hopeless, but I'm not that hopeless yet. Cats, y'all are having a time right now. Channel. Notice Bez. Generate. Bam. Copy to clipboard. We will edit the properties of our currently existing chat to be this. Okay. And all right. Start typing, chat. Let's see what this looks like. Any testers in chat? Heyo. Cool. So I just need to update my chat on all of these. So we'll go. Let's go through the scenes, shall we? I don't even have chat enabled on this one. That's kind of crazy. Why don't I have chat enabled? This is like my shilling screen. I was like, hey, look at that. All these social medias that you guys should be following. Wow. Join the Twitter and the Discord. I'm really trying to get the Discord popping. The Discord is cool. And I would just really like it if we had more people on it. I'm just trying to out here build a community. Bam. There's chat. Then we do a little shrinky shrunkness. Oh, good. Look, cringy shrunkness. Shrinker dinker. All right. And now I can do the testing. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so chat there. We have our gaming. God, we have so many tabs open all of a sudden. It all went so wrong. And we want to change. We want to get rid of. What I want to delete you. So we want to highlight, and we want to delete. We want to yes, and we want to plus, and we want to browser, and we want to add existing chat, and we want to OK. And then we want to shrink this down. And then we're going to put it above our head. Oh, look at that, it's chat. Cool. Maybe add it more. Put it above my head. Enhance. All right, but. All right, cool. So we have new chat. Yeah. Thanks, Megabyte. This does look a lot cleaner. I want one that starts from the top and goes down, because like if I wanted to like be like a little like top right Andy, and I wanted like chat to like come down out of me instead of like starting wherever, like at some arbitrary point on the screen and working its way up. I would like it if it started at the top and worked down, but you know, it is what it is. We work with what we've got. So we're gonna put me back down in the corner. I'm in the corner because I'm a bad little boy. Please. Oh my god. True, I could just flip it upside down. Okay. Back to chatting while I set up D&D stuff. Doc Hub, because I have a blank character sheet that I always just keep on deck. Because I like going through and filling out everything because it makes me feel like I know my character better. And then I'm going to look up Ranger 5e, Ranger 5th edition. And then we also need, I guess, does this already have the revisions? And then I need to open up Flash's Cauldron of Everything. Which actually, I should already have that downloaded, actually. Enable, bro, I'm not streaming on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here. Not in this car, baby. Not in this car. I have a DM. What is that? It is... Oh, it's a notification from the Cantrip cast. Wow. one around the Christmas tree. Big hearts and a 20. Cool. Stuff in my... Oh my god, there's actual stuff happening. I'm in danger. Okay, yay. We have the content will be ready for Sunday, chat. There's another notification. Are you kidding me? Stop mentioning me. So many mentions. Suffering from success, chat. Huh. Since Paul has pimped out that I'm going to be making my character, I should probably start making my character. Especially because I think we need to be done by 5:30. We are definitely keeping a good schedule. God, I just look so good. Fucking again, shout out to Ali for the ring light. The fucking it looks so good. I just wish I looked better, so that way, like, this is as good as we're gonna look, chat. Okay. Trome. Touch Cauldron, everything. Close that because we just went over this. I already have it downloaded. Where's my D&D folder? I have a D&D folder somewhere because I tried to DM one time and then we got like 2 sessions in and then everything fell apart because trying to get adults to meet consistently is cringe. Which is also part of why I didn't want to set up like a campaign on stream because I didn't want to like start a campaign and then have it fall apart because that would be cringe. Is it in the, I don't know what this is. No, it is not. I still don't know what that. I don't know what this folder is. Webcam utility. A font I downloaded. Class stuff. Bro, fucking, we're just gonna file explorer. D&D. Hey, look, a D&D folder. And in it is Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Who would have fucking thought? Can I open with Chrome instead of opening in cringe Microsoft Edge? Open with Google Chrome. Bet. All right. Is it an interactable PDF? Oh, it is. God bless. Okay. So, blank sheet. First things first, we need to roll stats. There's a lot of different ways you can be rolling stats. What's the way we can do this on screen? I really prefer rolling my dice IRL, but I think we are going to have to do it this way just so you guys can see, because like me rolling, like I don't want to angle the camera down and me rolling and just telling you what we got. It's a little cringy consequence. So gaming, we are going to roll, was it 6? 1, 2, 3. Yes, there are 6 stats. So we are going to roll 4d6, and then you drop the lowest one, and then you take the top 3, and those will be your stats. So let's roll 6 times. Roll dice. Bam. We got a 10. We got a... Hell yeah, that's pretty good. We got a 13. You always want to be above 10. We got a 12. We got a... Wow, that's pretty cringe. We got a 9. We got a 14. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. And we got a 12, 14 again. Okay. Normally, how I've always played it in the past with my friend Alex, he would have us roll 2 lists, and then you get to pick one of the lists to use, but you can swap a number over. That seems a little OP, honestly, in the grand scheme of things with all the games I've played. So I am just going to roll a second list, though, and then I will pick which list I like better of the 2. I don't hate this list. We don't have any like super powerful stats, but we're like also we only have 1 -1, which isn't a terrible thing to have. So let us roll. We have an 11. We have a... Oh my fucking god, we got a 17. The max you can get is an 18. We got a 14. This list is already cracked. We got a 11. We got a 10. And we got a 10. All right. So we are definitely going with list 2. Because no negative stats, and we have a +3 instead of just the 2 +2s. But we do only have a +2 and we have a +3 and a +2 as opposed to +1, +1, +2, +2. So it's a little more min-maxy, but there's also no negative. So what we're going to be building, the streamer that I'm going to be building today is going to be Maya Higa of Alveus fame. She does a bunch of super cool animal rights stuff, conservation stuff, just a bunch of really cool environmental shit. And I'm about that. I am an environmental sustainability miner. And so we're about it. So we're going to be playing a Beastmaster Ranger. Our companion is going to be a hawk, and we are going to be a halfling. And that is going to be Maya, because Maya is a small bean. So strength is going to be a 10. That's our lowest, which is a +1. Or that's +0, sorry. Modifier 0. Our dex is going to be our highest stat, which is a 17, which is a +3. But it is going to go up because we are a halfling. Our constitution is also probably going to be a 10 or an 11. Because we want our wisdom to be our other higher stat, which is going to be our 14. Not necessarily because of like, this is what I think of her being like wise or intelligent or whatever. It's just that's what we need for thing. Although actually, I guess I do need to look up a halfling real quick because I know we are going to be a stat, or not stout halfling. We're going to be the lightfoot halfling. So we got a +2 dex, and I forget what our other +1 is. I believe it is to a charisma. Yeah. So yeah, so we're going to make our charisma thing. So we got a +1 charisma. Because believe it or not, streamers usually have pretty high charisma. So it's going to be a 12 after the +1 from our halfling stats. So this will be a +1. +2 for wisdom. And then we're actually at a 19 dexterity. Which is a +4. Halfling shit. Constitution +0. Intelligence +0. Yeah, but I don't know. I like to stick with whatever because I know they're like, oh, D&D's kind of racist. We don't want to like typecast you into being whatever you want. But like, I don't know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to play by raw as much as possible, as much as rawable. Okay, Rangers. I believe their saving throws are. Are you fucking kidding me? Strength and dexterity are the fucking Ranger saving throws? That's so cringe. So at 3rd level, we have a +2 proficiency bonus, which will influence pretty much everything that you're proficient in. We are apparently proficient in strength and dex saving throws. So we have a +6 to our dexterity saving throw, and we have a +2 to our strength saving throw. And then the rest of them, you'll just do whatever your regular modifiers are. So con will be 0. I can't just tab, that's cringe. Int will be also 0. Wisdom will be a +2. And charisma will be a +1. Starting off with Ranger, we get some skills. We can choose 3 from animal handling. Obviously, since we're Maya, we get animal handling. Checks out. Athletics, insight, investigation. Stealth is always good, and survival is also good. Because that seems like a Maya thing. And then once we pick our background, we'll get additional proficiencies. So we will wait to fill in our stats on that. We will probably have leather armor to start off with. And then 2 short swords and a longbow, which is going to be cool. So our attacks, we will have short swords. We'll have a longbow. And is that it? Yeah, we'll have leather armor, which is leather armor 5e, armor 5e. I believe it's an 11, right? With uncapped dex. Please just show me the table. Leather armor is 11 plus dex, so our AC is going to be 15. Our initiative is going to be a +4 because your initiative is just your dexterity bonus. Plus, if you have anything that gives you additional stuff, the only thing I can think of is the alert feat gives you a +5, which is pretty dope. Halflings, I believe we get 30 base movement speed, or 20 instead of the regular, right? What is it? 25. Yeah, we don't get the normal because we are considered a small creature, which has its benefits and its disadvantages. One of them being 25 base speed instead of 30. It comes up more than you would expect it to. Let's get all of our halfling stuff real quick. Age. Does anyone know how old Maya is offhand? I was just afraid to like be typing shit. Maya Higa age 28. That's easy. Have a good night, Megabyte. Make sure you catch the VOD on Cantrip Cast if you want to see how the D&D stream goes. So we are 28. We are Maya Higa Light. Oh god, I don't care. 5'4". Real halfling shit. 5'4". Weight, I don't know, probably like 100, if that. Uh, 120, we'll say like 110. Fucking 120, eyes brown. Right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, brown eyes. Black hair. Ooh. Fair skin. Oh, what? Skin. Fair skin. Class and level. We are a level 3 Beastmaster Ranger. Background, undetermined. Player name is me, guys. Our race is a Lightfoot. Okay. Our alignment, so the alignment I think is going to be very funny. I'm doing a lawful neutral because it is my favorite alignment to play. And what it is you have like a code that you are aligned to, not necessarily good or bad, and you will make decisions based off of your code. So what we're going to do, tweaking how I think Maya would actually react, this is not representative of who I think she is. We are going to be an eco-terrorist, basically. Everything I do is going to be like for the benefit of the environment, and if it comes up where like I have to like do some bad things to help the environment, that's okay with me. We are aligned to the environment and the animals and all that shit, and it's going to be really funny, and hopefully it comes up, but it might not because we're building it now and I haven't given the DM a heads up on what we're doing. So let's get our halfling stuff that we get first. We have the lucky thing. Bam. Paste. Basically, lucky is you get to reroll a 1, which is pretty pog, and I forget it all the time. But halflings are really broken because of that, and that alone. We have advantage on being frightened, which is kind of dope. I ain't scared of no ghosts. Paste. I usually do like brave, and then we'll do a colon, and then we will do like this to save things. Am I a big boy? Oh, I am a big boy. We ain't scared of no things. And then we need to lucky in all caps. It tends to fill up pretty quick, which is why I have such a small font over there. We are still doing halfling stuff. Halfling nimbleness. I can move through the space of creature that is a size larger than me, which is really good because in my campaign that I'm playing on Tuesday nights with my friends, we were fighting in a cave and I could not get through because there was a centaur, and it was really annoying. But if I was a halfling, I would have been able to move through that shit GG easy. I didn't put a space here. That's why there's things. Halfling nimble. Nimble. Oh my god. Can we zoom in? This is a bit small to be working on. But. Ah! Oh my fucking god. What have we done? Alright, cool. I'm gonna lose it, chat. Why is there an S over here now? Just fucking select the text, please. The text I would like to be selected. Thank you. Fuck it. We lose the colon. It's fine. Halfling nimbleness. Bam. Cool. Halfling languages. We get common and halfling. Do we get anything else? But halflings loath to share with others. They're very little. No. So we just get common and halfling from our race. So we'll come down here. We will have languages. Common. Halfling. Lightfoot halfling. We get thing, and we get naturally stealthy. And attempt to hide behind. Hide what? You can attempt to hide even when I'm scared only by a creature that at least one. Okay, cool. So I can hide behind people in combat, which is cool. Because most of the party will be medium creatures. And that is what we need. I'm just going to do this while it's here. Naturally stealthy. Bam. Bam. And that, I believe that's everything we get from our race. So halflings really cool. I like them a lot. And they're usually banned because they're the thing is really good. Okay. Favorite enemy. Probably constructs. Do I only get one or two? I forget. Being at first level experience. Choose a favorite enemy of one type. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go construct. Yeah, cool. So favorite enemy, and we're just gonna delete that. Like, so no, we don't need that last one. Oh, I get a language. Do constructs speak? All right, now we're gonna have to look up if contracts speak. They're usually like golems and stuff, right? So most of them will still be the regular ranger features. The only thing that would change is like. Oh wait, no, you're right. I get favorite foe instead of favorite enemy, and then I get deft explorer instead of natural explorer, or the Tasha's revisions, because they're way better. So you're right. Sorry, I do get favorite foe instead of favorite enemy. Works with the foe slayer feature. Yeah, it replaces favorite enemy and works with the foe slayer feature. Cool, cool, cool. I gain no benefit from the replaced feature and don't qualify from cool, cool, cool. When I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can Mystic Bond. So basically, I get like Hunter's Mark for free. The number of my proficiency bonus per day. Sheesh. So does this cost a bonus action or anything, or do I just get this when I hit them? I just like spend a favored foe charge. Because speaking of, I like to do like little. I like to do like my charges here, like 5 like a sorcerer and sorcerer points and stuff. I do that, so this will be my favored foe charges. And we have 2 starting out. I'll do make it more centered and make it a tiny bit smaller. Oh, we're also hella zoomed in, but let's do like 14. So that'll be our favorite foe charges. Because we get 2 equal proficiency, which is cool. So fucking our longbow and our short sword are both dex weapons. Oh, why are you so tiny? B6, B8, B8. And can you B8 as well? Fogging. Your attack bonus is your dex plus your proficiency. So we have a +6 to attack on both of these. Our damage type for a longbow is, of course, we know that off the top of our head. Longbow 5e. Imagine not knowing. It's only a d8 for a longbow. Damn, longbows suck. I know a short sword's a d6. So it'll be 1. Oh my god, why is it so tiny? So when I get to crazy shit later on, so it's 1d8 plus your proficiency, or plus just your dex. So it's 1d8 plus 4, and this is gonna be 1d6 plus 4. Plus +4. And then I need to copy over favorite foe, so I remember that I got a D4 on top of shit that I want. You're gonna benefit, yeah, so increase that damage by D4. You can use this. Yes, so we'll just copy these two over. Copy, bam. Favored foe. That stuff. Cool. Moving down the ranger, we get Deft Explorer. What the fuck are we doing? First level Prime Action Explorer. I am an unsurpassed explorer in both the wilderness and dealing with them. I gain the canny benefit below, and you gain additional benefit. Okay. So choose one of my skill proficiencies, doubled for any check I make you. Oh, so I get. Oh, bet we get. What is it? We get expertise on something, which will probably be animal handling. Duh. And we get to speak, read, and write 2 additional languages. Okay. I'm going to pick Primordial, and I'm going to pick Terran, so I'll be able to speak to like plants, and it's like it's the Earth elemental language. So we are going to do. That'd be Primordial, not Celestial. I lied. Primordial. Parentheses. We know the Terran dialect of Primordial. And then what else would? Can I just learn Druidic? Is that a thing? You are also very bad at stealthing if you're going to be wearing shade mail, Mr. Curls. Something to keep in mind. What other language would you take? Let's do something really weird. Like she like knows like Infernal, or like what's the other demon language? It's like Infernal and learn Undercommon, shall we? I feel like that's funny. We're gonna learn Undercommon, just in case it comes up. Okay. And I don't think I need to write that on my sheet that we have that, because that's all we got. So we're going to take the archery fighting style, probably. Just because. Yeah, why not? Really need to add that there. Bam. Archery. Which means my longbow to hit is actually a +8. Unfortunately, it does not modify damage, but that would be pretty pog if it did. More ranger shit. Defense, spellcasting. We'll grab our spells later. Primal awareness. Beginning at 3rd level, I can use my action to expend 1 ranger spell slot. Or we get this one. Okay. I can focus my awareness threat. Learn additional spells when I reach certain levels in this class if I don't already know them. Paul is typing in the group chat. Abyssal is the one I was thinking of. Thank you, Lion Eagle. Why is Paul typing in the group chat? I'm spooked. Yeah, for those who don't know, Paul and I are IRL friends. He was at the thing, Secret Santa's on Sunday, and it was very fun. Just cult things. So yeah, cool. So again, hey, look, we get to speak with animals at 3rd level. So we will go ahead and add that to our spellcasting list. Speak with animals is a 1st level spell, I believe. So we will be able to speak with animals. So we don't have to take that from our. That's just like an additional spell we gain. We don't have to take it off of anything. And is that all this is? Yeah, don't count against the number of ranger spells we know. Cool. So back up to the ranger table. At 3rd level, we have 3 1st level spells, and they don't get cantrips because they're like half casters. Okay. Yes. So we know 3 spells. So we get 3 additional spells, and we have 3 1st level spell slots. So we have 3 1st level spell slots. And we will get to pick out 3 first level ranger spells. No things. Spellcasting class, we are a ranger. Our spellcasting abilities are wisdom. Our spell save DC is a plus 14 because it's 10 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier. So 10 plus R2 wisdom plus R2 proficiency because it's a 14 spell save DC. And my spell attack bonus is a plus 4 because that is just your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency. We are kind of speed running this because I thought we were starting at 5, or we have to go join a call at 5:30, but they haven't said anything. So hopefully, it's 5:30 Eastern, which is like, or they said 6:30 Eastern, which is like thing that's like an hour and a half before we're supposed to go live. So I don't know if we're actually doing that, but hopefully they meant 6:30 CST instead. Character name, her name is Maya. And now I get to get my Beastmaster stuff. What is Maya's Hawk's name? Maya Giga Hawk. What is his name? Well, so you just find a picture of Maya to use on our sheet. Just found a Ralveus. Very cool. Early life, career, personal life. Oh, damn. Control F, Hawk. Chefs give me attention. What a cool bitch. Maya's super cool. Maya Hawk name. Nope. Maya. Sorry, Maya Hawk. You are not who we're interested in right now. I hate a hawk name. Bean. That's so cute. So our hawk's name is Bean. Spellcasting, Primeval Awareness, Ranger Conclave. We are a Beastmaster. But the Beastmaster has revisions as well, I believe. Does it have them down here already? Yes, we have our Primal Companion. And I think that's all we get at 3rd level, right? It's going to be a Beast of the Sky, but it's going to be, thing. No, we're not doing the emu. We're doing her hawk, unfortunately. That is very funny, though. Yeah, so that's at 7th level. So yeah, so I think all we get is yeah. Okay, so we get our Primal Companion. I can magically summon a primal beast which draws strength from me and I'm bound with nature. The beast is friendly to me and my companions and obeys my commands. I get to choose a stat block, which will be our Beast of the Sky, which uses my proficiency bonus in several places. I also get to determine the kind of animal the beast is, so it's going to be a hawk, duh. Choosing the appropriate stat block, whatever kind you choose. The best bears primal, what? The beast bears primal markings, indicating mystic origin. In combat, the beast acts on my turn, and it can move and use reactions on its own. But the only action it takes, what? But the only action it takes is the dodge action, unless I take a bonus action on my turn to command it. Oh yeah, duh. I can use my bonus action to make it do stuff on my turn. The action can be one on its stat block or some other action. I can also sacrifice one of my attacks when I take the So rangers, they get multi attack at level 5, so I could like shoot with my bow, and then I could be like, hey, hawk attack, and use that as an attack, and then I could also still use my bonus action to do like spells and stuff, because a lot of the really good ranger, a lot of the good ranger spells are bonus actions. And by the way, just a general rule of thumb is that rangers fucking suck in 5th ed. They're pretty strong up until like level 4 or 5, and then they kind of fall off hard because it's like all the other classes get insane shit at higher levels. So like at low levels, rangers are like pretty solid, but like anything past like 5th or 6th level, you're gonna not want to be a ranger. Although that being said, on the campaign that we're playing that is aimed to go to level 20 plus, I am a quadruple multi-class rogue, ranger, warlock, fighter. The ultimate archery character. And that's exactly why I'm doing a Beastmaster for this level 3 one-off, because this is as good as we're going to be. If the beast has died within the last hour, yeah, so we can redo our boy. Blank sheet. What the fuck is this called? Primal Companion. Primal companion. Space. Wow. I don't need your sass. And honestly, since this is everything, because we're only a third level thing, let's see. Can we make it 7? See, 7 even. We're already off the fucking page. God damn it. Hold on. Honestly, we can get rid of archery because I already know, and it is already on the thing. Choose a stat block. Choose the appropriate stat block, whatever kind you choose, indicating mystical, in combat. All right, bam. Just get rid of all that, and then perfect. Okay. Beast also vanishes if I die. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Yes. So I get the +2 for my wisdom, +2 for my proficiency, +10, so it's a 14. Your your DC is always the modifier plus your proficiency +10. Or is it +8? Fuck, I think you're right. I think it's +8. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm dumb. It might be +8, not +10. It's been a while since I played a spellcaster. I just need regular ranger. Lance stride, all that bullshit no one cares about. Spellcasting 8 plus proficiency. Okay, yes. Math is hard. It's +8, not +10. Or yeah, you know what I mean. All right, cool. Thank you for the good catch. Lion Eagle. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? We're cringing. We need to go down one more. Bam. Okay. We have a leather armor. Our passive. Actually, we don't know if we're going. Have they introduced any new backgrounds in any of the books? Because I know we have like PHB backgrounds, and that's like it. Let's look up a good background because I think that's everything we need. I guess we'll need the ranger spell list. Ranger spell list IE. Pick our spells, chat. The ranger spell list. We need first level spells. Yes, that's all we need. Okay. So what would an eco-terrorist take? Like I already knew what I wanted to do, which is why we're going as fast as we are. And I've also made like 50 fucking characters because I play quite a bit of D&D outside of like in my own personal time. So we are able to efficiently speedrun. Okay, so we've got Absorb Elements, Alarm, Animal Friendship, Bee Spawn, Cure Wound, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, Ensnaring Strike, Entangled, Fog Cloud, Goodberry, Hail of Thorns, Hunter's Mark, Jump, Longstrider, Searing Smite. But that's only, I think that's an extended spell list. One. Snare, Speak with Animals, Sudden Awakening. Oh, we can't use the UA ones. And Zephyr Strike. Zephyr Strike is really good. Curly, what is your subclass, by the way? You're the only one who didn't mention what your subclass is in the group chat. So I think as an eco-terrorist, Ensnaring Strike, so that way we can or Entangle is what I'm thinking probably. Or both. Honestly, both. Life Domain. Full heal boy. Hell yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's grab Entangle and Ensnaring Strike. So that way we can like tie people up in vines and like torture them. Real eco-terror shit. Ensnaring Strike? Ensnaring Strike. Ensnaring Strike. Do you not like my spelling of ensnaring? Ensnaring. Okay, I don't know. And then entangle. Entangle. And then we kind of get one spell to do whatever we want. Unfortunately, rangers don't get cantrips because you can take the best cantrip in the game, Prestidigitation. But it's okay. Detect Magic is useful. Cure Wounds is useful, but we do have a Cleric, so it's less useful. Fog Cloud is useful. Goodberry is useful. Hunter's Mark is useful. Jump is useful. And then Zephyr Strike is like a good dealing additional damage spell, but I don't know if we need it. And then we get Speak of Animals through our extended spell list from being the new Rangers. Let's do Fog Cloud. What are you guys thinking? 18 AC. Let's do Fog Cloud. Let's just have like a fucking wild card option in our back pocket. Okay. Our Foggiest of Clouds. And then I think we need to pick a background, and that stuff comes with backgrounds. We need to get our HP. Ranger. It's 10 plus D8. Or it's 8 plus con, right? Health at level 1, please. Please. Oh, it's 10 plus con. And D10s? Sheesh. Okay. So let's get some D10s to roll. I get to roll 2 D10s. The first D10 is going to be D10 these nuts. Am I right, chat? First D10 is a 6, and the second D10 is a 5. So we get 10 plus 11 because we don't have a con modifier. So we have 21 maximum hit points. We have 3 D10 these nuts. And we have 3 hit dice. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been freaking me out. Yes, just a simple con. Okay. No tool versions. Okay. Now I think it's just backgrounds. Backgrounds 5e. Character backgrounds for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We have the Acolyte. Oh god, bro, this is... I don't want all this shit. Oh no, these all seem fine. Okay. What makes sense for Maya's background? Celebrity adventure. City Witch, Clancrafter, Courtier, Criminal, Tamir, Entertainer. Entertainer's not a bad one. Faceless, Failed Merchant, Far Traveler. Outlander's not bad. Goddamn Eberron bullshit. We got athletics and survival. We already have oh, but we can switch. We can be a little sneaky beaky. All we need to do is pull up our handy dandy ranger one again. Not ranger spell list. God damn it. Autofill. Ranger 5e. Ranger. What are our base proficiencies? Oh, I forgot to give myself thing as well. So we could do like because the other one is athletics, right? For Outlander. Yes. So we'll give ourselves athletics and survival. Athletics, we already have survival, and then we get expertise on animal handling. So that one is going to go ahead and be a +8. Wow. And we get one more of insight's just really useful to have. And I think we'll go with it. Even though I don't know if it entirely fits character-wise. It's just a useful thing to have. So we can go ahead and fill these. Acrobatics, we have a +4. And then can I just enter it down these? No, of course not. 0 to Arcana. We get a +2 to Athletics. We get a +1 to Deception. We get a 0 for History. We get a 4 for Insight. We get a 1 for Intimidation. We get a 0 for Investigation. We get a 2 for Medicine. We get a 1 for Nature. We get a 2 for Perception, which would make our passive Perception a 12. We get a 1 for Performance. We get a 1 for Persuasion. We get a 0 for Religion. Did I fuck that up? Did I give myself ones on ins? I did. We have a 0 in nature. Yeah, I don't know why I just fucked that one up. Oh, wait, is nature a thing that rangers can have? Because that makes sense that she should be proficient in that. All right, fuck yeah, we are taking nature instead of insight. Rip. So it's only a +2 for insight. We're proficient in nature, so we have a +2 from nature. Perception, performance, charisma, 4 for sleight of hand, a 6 for stealth, and a 4 for wisdom. Also, I think I fucked this up. Yeah, it should only be 6 for animal handling, because I thought it was a dex skill, not wisdom. Okay. Maybe 6. A cool way to never die is a rogue barbarian, because you basically just like give yourself evasion, and then for being a rogue, and then barbarian, be a bear totem barbarian, you can take half damage from everything, and then have just like really beefy con, and then you just like dodge plus unarmored defense for being a barbarian. You get your dex plus your con, and they play into each other really well. So that's my recommendation. Is going a dex barbarian is the best way to just not die. Okay. Maya. Bam. Let's find an image of Maya to use for the character sheet. So just Maya. Images. What's a good picture of Maya to use, chat? Yeah, like I said, if someone just has a really high AC, you just make them do saving throws and then they eat shit and die. Which is why the Dex Barbarian is goaded. Because you get advantage on Dex saves that you can see with your primal awareness for being a barbarian, and then you have evasion for being a rogue. So you just don't take anything from Dex saves. And then you take half damage from everything anyway for being a bear totem barbarian. So it's like the ultimate tank build is Dex Barbarians, rogues. Um, Google Images is not has a lot of very unflattering pictures of Maya, and no very recent ones. There's not a whole lot with her haircut, and she cut her hair a while ago. So do we do like Maya Alveus or something? Alveus. That's a good photo. Oh, it's the one from her Wikipedia. That makes sense. Uh, yeah, I think I'll just use that, I guess. So, save image as Maya. And then is there an insert or do I have to just click and drag? Da-da. Close that. You guys get to see my messy ass desktop. No. There it is. Okay. Over here. And then over here. And then bam. Perfect. Zoom out. Make this a lot smaller. Shift so it stays the same proportions. Oh god, please. I just want to move it. I just want to move it. Why are you being so impossibly cringe? I just want to move the picture. Bam. There's our character appearance. Okay. Personality traits. Oh, I guess we are an Outlander. We should add that. Do we get anything for being an Outlander? I know we get like kind of useless stuff, like I can like move through terrain without god damn it. bitch. I don't know who you think you are, making me buy books. Oh, what's up, Dakota? We are building a D&D character live on stream, and then we're going to be playing D&D in about an hour. I got a musical instrument. I think we'll just do singing as our proficiency, or our musical, or our instrument. Tool proficiencies. Singing. Or does she play guitar? Am I crazy? We get another free language. Bet. What's another? What's another language we should learn? Let's go Draconic. Can I just learn Druidic? Right? Yeah, like Draconic is pretty useless. Fucking like Celestial would be pretty useless. Uh, Celestial, Abyssal, Primal, or Infernal, any of those. Uh, Goblin. Let's learn Goblin actually. Fuck it. Watch that come up. It's also crazy that I know literally nothing about the one off we're going to be doing. Brandon has told me zero. Like I can't even like make decisions based on the type of campaign we're going to be playing because I don't know what we're going to be playing. Okay. Bam. Features, origin. Obviously uh we're a tribal nomad. Not that it matters, I don't think. Yeah, and then you can roll all this stuff based off of your whatever. But we're just gonna come up with our own because it's funny. So I got a staff and a hunting trap, a trophy, some traveler's clothes, and we get 10 gold. Let's go. So we have 10 from that. And I guess we should look at Ranger. What's our starting gold? Equipment. Am I crazy? Don't you get starting gold? Doesn't every class get starting gold? Gold. Uh. When I build Mizkif, make him a goblin, that'd be pretty funny. I have a couple more planned out that I want to do. Michael Reeves would be an artificer. I think that's pretty obvious. Esfan, I think, would be a paladin. That would be really cool. I thought you got it based off of your class and your background. Also, what's like the best 10 gold thing that we can buy? Because we should spend that instantly. Or I guess having 10 gold isn't a terrible thing. Yeah, Ludwig would be a bard. I want to do Cutie as like a sorcerer, probably. Sorcerer or a wizard. But I would say sorcerer because all of her stuff seems innate, whereas like wizards have to like study to do stuff. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, getting our backlander or outlander features. Languages, spam, origins, determine. Wanderer. I have excellent memories and geographies. I can always and other than features I can find food and fresh water, provided that yeah. I'm a wanderer. I roll around, 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 around. I don't know the song past that. I really want to do a karaoke stream, but I'm dog shit at singing. But it also kind of doesn't matter. Outland. Oh, all caps. Outlander. Wow. Fuck no, that's really deletable. Or is there more deletable stuff from my primordial companion? Yeah. Let's delete all that. Perfect. right, cool. Oh my god, slap fighting Charlie is going to be insane. That's Lion Eagle. That is fucking good. I'm writing that down. Because I think like Way of the Open Fist is a thing, right? Uh, like Way of the Open Palm is a monk subclass. It's also one of the worst monk subclasses, but it's funny. We're in it for the memes. Okay, personality traits. Kind and cheery with an affinity for animals and with an affinity for teaching others about animals and the environment. Ideals. We believe that uh, in order to advance as a or in order to preserve humanity, we must protect nature at all costs. Bonds. Bean is my companion through thick and thin, and I would die for him probably. Even though I can just summon him back because he's more of a construct than a real bird. We don't gotta talk about that through thick and thin, and I would die for him. Flaws. Not against turning on the party if... Oh, why is that so tiny? Give me like a... Give me an... Like a 9. Not against turning on the party if they make any decisions that would harm an innocent animal, an animal, or the environment. Hear that, fuckers? I will shoot your ass. Give me an 8. Alrighty. And that, character name is my, caps lock. Mayahiga. Mayahigas. Fucking fat fingers are real right now. Alrighty. And that, chat, is how you make a character in D&D 5th edition. A 3rd level character, even. The only thing left to do, I think, is to grab a... steps on bug. Bitch. But Dakota Maya is a environmental streamer. She is really good friends with like Cutie and the Mizkif group of people. And she does a lot of really cool like conservation stuff. She started a charity called Alveus, which is pretty dope. And she does like a lot of like singing streams, a lot of environmental streams, and is most people know her for being Mizkif's girlfriend, but I think that's super cringe to reduce someone to who they're dating, because like describing Cutie Cinderella as Ludwig's girlfriend is a grave injustice to her as a content creator. So I like to avoid doing that, but that is like where most people know her, is that Maya used to date Mizkif, but they broke up like 2 months ago. So okay. I need to go back to Beastmaster so we can get the appropriate thing. Awareness, conclave, Beastmaster. Because I don't know if I get a regular hawk or a giant hawk. Beast of the sky, a small beast. 4 times senses, understands, bonus, flyby, beast on the that's cool. Shred. Just 1d4 plus 5. The guaranteed plus 5 is kind of hype. Alright, cool. So we are let's look. Beast of the Sky stat block. Images. Beast of the Sky. Pogging. Yeah, so I think we just download this. Bean. Not to be confused with beans that we already have downloaded. We will take our bean stat block and we will move it over here. And then we will go to keep hitting the mic, shall we? We shall bring Bean over here because he is part of our allies or organizations. Loading in. And then we have Bean stat block ready to go. Please. Alrighty. Perfect. Now we'll probably be zoomed in a little for reading purposes. But yeah, we should be good to go. And then just for my own sake, I need to mark which one of these are actions and which ones are bonus actions. I think the only one I have that's a bonus action is Ensnaring Strike. 5e spell list. So we have Speak the Animals, which is an action, and then I bit my tongue, and then we have Fog Cloud, which is an action, and then yeah. So the only one that's a BA is a Ensnaring Strike. So I will mark that, so that way I know that I can use Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action, and everything else costs an action. And yeah, so cool. So I think we have 30 minutes to kill, and then I'm gonna get pulled into a Zoom call, and then I don't know, because I want to raid Cantripcast and host them and all that jazz, because we're gonna be on their channel doing all the cool stuff. So I want to get that sorted, but we have to do like a setup call, like make sure everyone knows what the fuck we're doing. And so there's gonna be like 30 minutes of just like dead air time. So like sending the raid over now seems kind of cringe. But I don't know. We will see. But I did not. I want to use a certain set of dice because they were my grandma's dice before she passed away. So I want to be using her dice because memories. And then I also have a D20. My friend Gabe gave me this when I first started. Let's go! That's how you know we're making it big as a streamer, chat. We got bots in here telling us to buy followers. This is big. So does anyone have any ideas what to do to kill 30 minutes? And then also, I need to fucking come up with something to do after D&D, because I believe Brandon said that he would raid me after D&D, and I hadn't really planned on streaming past D&D, but who am I to say no to a raid from a much larger channel than us? The only thing I've come up with so far, karaoke stream tonight in front of a bunch of people that aren't followers already. That'd be insane. The only thing I have come up with so far is to play Overwatch with Rachel and Paul, because Paul is associated with Cantripcast, and I'd be like, hey, you guys like Paul? Come watch Paul on my stream. And that's all I've got. Truthbane suggested GeoGuessr. Actually, that's what we're going to do for our fucking 30 minutes while we wait for Brandon to put us in a call, is we're going to play some fucking GeoGuessr, because I'm going to be dog shit at it, and we're going to have a good time. Hi, Namir. She's just sitting in the chair next to me, staring at me. Oh, I probably shouldn't have closed that on my character sheet. That's notice the L on my part. So let me open back up my character sheet. I also forgot to make a copy of the blank one before this, so we might have to make a copy and then delete everything, which will be kind of cringe, but it's fine. So we'll keep that open. And then, is GeoGuessr still a website? GeoGuessr. I've never done this. Let's explore the world. Play free now. Email. My email. Sign up. I've got mail. Email. I've got mail. Complete registration. I already thanked you, Truthmane. What the fuck? Bitch. He's a sassy little bitch. He thinks he gets one stream this Thursday and he's fucking hot shit. By the way, tune in Thursday. Me and Truthmane are going to be playing Scrabble. I do have a chat overlay on screen. What do you mean? Pay the fuck attention. Look in the bottom left corner. Yes, that is this Thursday, the 16th, the date that you agreed to. You did. I have the DMs. Any leakers in chat? We're gonna bring this over here. We're gonna pull up our Truthmane DMs. Oh, it's the 17th, not the. Oh, so it's Friday the 17th, not Thursday. But yes. So if we go to gaming, we will see. How about the 17th? I have a 10 a.m. final, but as long as we're done before 5, that should be good. So I know I should be having background music on right now, but I didn't want to have it while I was explaining D&D stuff because having the music would make me more scatterbrained than I already am. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, is that I get agreed to Thursday because you're bad about Fridays. Because I'm like 90% sure I have you penciled in on the thing. Oh, leaking my email. Back to chatting. I'm pretty sure I penciled you in on the what's it called? Losing my goddamn mind. The content spreadsheet. I'm pretty sure I put you on a Thursday anyway. The spreadsheet. You're interviewing a rapper? Who are you interviewing? Yes, I have a stream Dakota. I've had one since before I started streaming. Namir Blade. That sounds awesome. Actually, I lied. I did have you in. Oh yeah, because no, Thursday, me and Lion Eagle have our stream. So you are Friday mid afternoon. To find mid afternoon is like I have you penciled in from 2 to 5 p.m. Is that mid afternoon enough? Because that is what I had you scheduled as, was 2 to 5. Truthmane. Pause champ. Yeah, so you should be done by that. Well, it's Central Standard Time would be an hour ahead of you, so it would be 3 to 6 your time. Okay. Yeah, 2:30 would be fine because I usually boot up stream and bullshit before the content starts anyway. So I'll go live at 2 and then you can join in whenever you are ready to join in. Okay, cool. Glad we got all that settled. Let me go check my emails again. Not my school emails. Gmail. We'll put this playlist back on. Where is... This is the one. Yeah, 2 to 7, thank you. I want... What's it called? Hanging Lanterns? Is that the one I like a lot? Disco Night. Dun, 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 dun. Hanging Lanterns. Bam. So there's this. GeoGuessr. Click complete registration. New password. Okay. Are we good? Can I change that name? That name is pretty cringe. I don't want my name to be my fucking thing. Can I change my name with Pro, I assume? I don't know. All right. I'm doing a stream with Lion Eagle. He's another Stance Leech. All right, so let's play some fucking GeoGuessr. The original experience classic. We're going to do World GeoGuessr. Only one free game. That's kind of lame. Single player. No. We are going to do no time limit, but we are going to do no move. I think just no move. Everything else is fine. Yes. Northern Lion is actually Lion Eagle's alt. All right, so let's fucking guess some geos, shall we? All right. Honestly, this looks fairly American. Dakota, have you not been Oh, you subbed. Never mind. I was gonna say, have you not been fucking following this entire time? Thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. Oh, PodChamp, we have a Discord. Is it? Oh, it's D&D thing. Oh, okay, it's just Paul and Brandon being excited about D&D, which they should be, because D&D is going to be really fun. I'm excited to do this for you guys, and I'm also very thankful to Cantrip Cast for wanting to do this for us. Dakota, you're an absolute sweetheart. Thank you. Okay. So I want to say that this strikes me as like northeastern US, like Connecticut, of some sorts. There's just like a lot of like money, like plantation, or it could be like southeast. Oh god, can we zoom? Thank you. Yeah, so I want to fucking. It's like some New Hampshire bullshit. Can we read this sign? PodChamp. Imagine. I cannot read that. There's also just an address right here, which just feels like cheating. Actually, isn't there another mailbox like on this side? 4214. Is that Pike Grove? So we could just fucking search 4214 Pike Grove, which seems a little BM, not gonna lie. I don't know, fuck it. I feel strong about like my in the Northeast where money and bullshit is. We're going to be doing monthly one shots because I am terrified to commit to a campaign because I don't know how dependable other people are going to be. But each month we're going to have a new cast of people from the Task Manager universe / people that I'm just friends with. I just want to shout out as many small creators as I can, and so I'm going to be getting a rotating cast of small characters or small content creators coming through. In Cantrip casts, they're being cool and they're helping out a bunch of small content creators, so it's going to be a lot of fun times. So let's lock this in. I'm in the right ballpark of it being like, I don't want to just say a racist place, but it's a racist place. Uh, Although to be fair, like Nashville is like the less racist part of Tennessee. It's kind of like the Kansas City effect in Missouri, where like Missouri pretty cringe, but Kansas City is like still cringe, but not as cringe. That's like exactly what Nashville is in Tennessee. All right, so next round. Okay, this strikes me as like Brazil or some other sort of. Oh, did I put shuffle on? I did not. Shuffle. Skip Sandman. See if we can find any like sort of flags or markings that would tell us where the fuck we're at. They've gotten better at their license plate obscuring game because people were using like the shapes and like colors of license plates. Oh fucking what's the trick? Where's the I can't even tell where the sun is. I think that's the sun. So the sun's in the north, which means we're in the southern hemisphere. Isn't that a thing, right? You can't hear the background music. Why not? Oh, I have the desktop audio very low. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking southern hemisphere. That backs up my Brazil thing. Or I know South America. Probably it's probably South America somewhere. Um, but I don't have much beyond South America. So we're just gonna do like kind of like center of South America and just bing it. Fuck, that was closer to Asia. As Ukraine, I would not have gotten Ukraine in a million years. Okay, I think we're back in the U.S. Cringily enough, because I'm seeing English. I'm seeing just like the way our roads are laid out. Um, looks like a church. Oh, that's a rest stop. So we're just like in the middle of a highway somewhere. Arnold Bros Transport, Martin. Stop signs. We're definitely back in the U.S. Honestly, dude, this looks like just like any given Missouri or Kansas highway. Although that looks like a Colorado license plate. So let's go find Colorado. And let's just pick a fucking highway. Are you fucking with me? Oh, it's just we just get to wait. Okay, we're good. Continue the game. Is Wisconsin not it was Wisconsin, not Colorado. But like same probably general vibe, right? It's just gonna be like just a highway, yeah. So like yeah. Oh, it was by rest area. So I probably should have looked for at least a rest area when I was placing my thing down. Okay. We're in the middle of. Are you fucking with me? This isn't even a road. What the fuck is this? Bro, this game's bullshit. I'm also just dumb and don't know geography at all. I think the sun is like, oh jeez, chill. I'm gonna say probably like that splotch is the sun, right? We have the sun here. So sun is in the south, so we're in the northern hemisphere. Bro. See, this feels like a random fucking field in like Russia or Ukraine or someplace like that, right? Mongolia. I could see China. Fuck, I could even see kind of like Romania, even. Never Moldova. If you think Moldova, you're cringe. God, it's gonna be some fucking random field in like Western Russia. That is surprisingly close. No, I guess not really. It's all the way down in Kyrgyzstan. All right, final round. Okay. Marino Vive, which is, I assume, Spanish or Italian. Because I got just from the vibes that we weren't in the US anyway, which is good. This doesn't give off very USy vibes. Or I guess this could be like fucking like San Francisco, like downtown San Fran. With like the very narrow streets. And of course, if you were watching GeoGuessr, he would tell you, oh, this fire hydrant is obviously from like, you know, they only have them in Mexico City. Or no, they only have them in like a certain city in Venezuela. But oh, wait a minute, pause, champ. What flag is this? I want to say Bolivia, but that's based off of literally nothing. Also, how's the music going? Can you guys hear the music since I turned up the desktop audio, or no? There you go. Is it cringe to look up the Bolivian flag? Oh shit. I need to set up my capture to just like be this screen so I can like tab out and do other things without any leakers on screen. But God, what flag is it? Because there's that flag and there's also the hanging flag, which is different than that flag. Because that one has blue up top and this one has blue on bottom, and the red's in the middle, whereas like the red's off to the side. Bolivian flag. Not Bolivia. South American flags. Blue, white, red, white. Blue, white, red, white. Okay, this is it. This is the flag. But what is this? What is this flag? It's in South America, though. So let's go back to South American flags. Costa Rica? Are you kidding me? Am I that bad? So we're in Costa Rica or Cuba. No, it's not Cuba because it's a red stripe, right? Yeah, it's a red stripe. So we're in Costa Rica. Okay. Costa Rica is over here. Right? Please. Is Costa Rica not over by Cuba? Oh god, chat, not like this. Falkland Islands, is that Costa Rica? Where the fuck is... Any Elpers in chat? Pongaroa. Don't fucking taunt me like this, song. Just open your eyes. You'll find fucking Costa Rica. Hey, today I learned Costa Rica's not an island and I'm just a fucking idiot. I'm glad we have 11 people here to watch the cringe. This seems like a pretty populated city, so I'm gonna guess probably in the capital. We'll just plop her down in San Jose. Not bad! 6 points off? Are you fucking kidding me? We're goated! Definitely no cheating at all. Yeah, that was our best guess by far. Like, literally 3 times as good as our second highest. Cool. View summary. 9,000 points. So just under half. Our worst one was definitely me guessing Brazil when it was Ukraine. Even after CancerCast was like, yo, I'm pretty sure it's fucking Asia. And I was like, nah, no shot. And then fucking was Asia. Rip. Or is Ukraine still technically all Europe? Because I know Russia's like half Europe, half thing. Where does Asia start? Yeah, I think Asia starts more over this way. Because I know Turkey is all Europe. Alright. It's gonna ask us to pay money to play again. Which I'm not entirely against. But we will do that off screen. Hello. Oh, is the Zoom call starting? Alright, bet. Fuck. I guess I'm just gonna raid/host CancerCast now. That way you guys will be in there for when we start. So we will see you guys in about 25 minutes, hopefully, maybe a little later. Thank you everyone for tuning in to the bullshit pre-stream that we have going on today. Big preach. Hearts in chat for Dakota for subbing. Follow me on Twitter, Notice the Z, YouTube, Notice the Z, or Cooking with Vincent, either. Juicy content on both. More content coming to the Notice the Z channel today and tomorrow. We're going to be having the announcement trailer going up for my live stream and all the shit, or my going full time and all the shit that we have going on with that. We are going to have a prop night video going up in the next day or two, because the prop night stream on Friday was very good. My editor did a great job editing that video together, and really quick turnaround. He started editing yesterday, it was already done today. So yeah, we are going to raid CancerCast, and then I'm going to hop off, and then we will be going live on their channel in about 25 to 30 minutes. So raid space cantrip. Is it the CancerCast? It is the CancerCast. Okay. That is it's /raid, not raid/, isn't it? / I'm an idiot, guys. Take 2 on that. I'm gonna lose it. There it goes. All right, cool. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Exclamation point Discord. Join the Discord, please. The Discord is very cool. We would love to have you guys there. And yeah, everyone's loaded up. We're going to be raiding CancerCast. They're offline right now, but they should be going live here soon. So have a good night. Thank you all for tuning in. And we'll be back after D&D as well. So get ready for some hot content. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for tuning in.